Understand what I'm saying, saying. Understand what I'm saying, saying. Understand what I'm saying, saying. Understand what I'm saying, saying.
Yeah, Mr. Who that? You know the fucking name already, cause I forgot it. Too much chronic, man, my brain's spaghetti. So hide fast or die fast is when my clicks form. And check the forecast, it's high chances of a shitstorm. So stay inside or your lanes will die horribly, cause your safety just ain't a priority. And it's true when they say that I'm morally unethical, unbalanced like one testicle. Take a blunt to the head to get my mind numb. And
BeastMode Open Season Volume 4, everybody make some fucking noise! BeastMode! I am your host, Chris Kane. You can follow me on Twitter at Johnny Jibbs. That's JONNY-JIBBZ. You can follow us on YouTube at www.youtube.com/BeastMode Battles. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment, all that good shit, my co-host.
Yes, with TDG, I mixed your girl on Plenty of Fish.
Okay, yo, we got a crazy debut battle about to pop off. No further ado, gentlemen to my left, introduce yourselves.
Your boy Grid, you know, I'm Milton Clothing, Wilson Strip, holla at me, eh?
And battler to my right, introduce yourself.
What's going on? It's Satchel. No introduction, let's get it done.
Okay, yo, we flipped the coin. Grid won. He decided Satchel was gonna go first. So when Grid's ready, it's 90 seconds on Grid.
You've got to tell me, Beast Mode, if at the end I leave you a little bit shocked and surprised. I want to know if you ever thought that this guy could talk and could rhyme like rocks in a slide that drop from the sky. Thank the gods to provide a constant supply of hip-hop and design that keeps gridlock in a slip knot while I crisscross the divide. And you look like you were one of those kids who'd wished he'd had a more concerning teacher. I mean, you did have one that encouraged leaders and verbal speakers, but neither of which is your assured demeanor. You're more like a birdie's keeper than a herd of creatures, you nervous lemur. When Satchel raps, he's a battle axe that hacks external features. You're like a soaked worm without its floaters. All throw verbs into the show's herds. I know what you know hurts, but that's because we both know what you know has no worth. Compared to how I sprout ideas, you try to grow dirt. I'm a rhododendron, know what I mention? I occupy the whole earth. This planet is my open book, give a focused look through paradise. I'm damaging a hopeless crook, a spoken push, you're paralyzed. So welcome to my paradise. This selfish Carolines develop parasites as well as scared to die. See, it's better to share the science why I've never been scared to die. Because I know my heart would terrified, ever been terrified.
Time, that's round one on Grid. I mean, Satchel, everybody make some fucking noise! Round one on Grid when he's ready.
I'm the wigger that you don't want to mess with, supporting everybody instead of them reckless. Check this, I swear to God, if you come with that weak shit, I'm gonna come with the boss of the road in 7 days and we both be on that weak shit. But speaking about weak shit, I salute Toronto artists, so big up to the weekend. I forget about Friday to Sunday, because on Thursday I can make your weekend. Where you from again? I'm G Street certified, I go to your weekends. See, you remind me of Kawhi Leonard, because your bars and his braids will have weekends. I mean, you look like your bars on weekend. To write 4 bars will probably took you more than a week, and everything you write, we can all do too. Obama, yes we can. See, bad bitch, fat ass in the trunk, her face good. We don't sweat her. After we done, we just replace us. All my niggas ride, we embrace us. For a nigga just watch me wrong, around when niggas big face fall off. Ace foot. I bury him alive, cause me and my bro mean. That's the chemical play like Breaking Bad in the steam. I mean, you look like you're in need of an iron. Close wrinkle and everything. So I put him periodically on the table. I'm never iffy with that iron. Satchel, this ain't going too well. Let me call you Chell. You better tap out, cause in this ring, they don't ring no bell. You're an infant to beast mode. So for the first round, I babysat, Chell. And that's my first test. I guess it's clear to see I'm nice with that SAT, Chell. I got shells. But put him in a wheelchair when I fire them guns that shell. Professor X, Rick Hansen, Christopher Reeve, just like them, you could get permanently sacked, Chell.
Shh. The time, that's round one on Grid. Everybody make some fucking noise! Round two on Satchel when he's ready.
Middle time. What's fat and bigger, gets slaps delivered and has a zipper? Ask his sister. Jokes ain't the only time I laugh and snicker. I'll leave his bladder injured when I stab his lower back with slivers. I'm a fast beginner. I'll slash your blisters and splash in liquor while I help my dad consider what we'll have for dinner. Choose Grid meat extra crispy. Cook it at ash and cinders, leave good streaks in your skin deep before eating your fat and liver. So unsatisfied still? I'll go attack a stripper who's acting bitter, say she's a massive sinner who gets smashed for vigor when she grabs a pitcher. But since I'm perceived as a bad forgiver, well, I snap the bitch in half with scissors, crack the whip and grab the trigger, axe the bitch, I'm Jack the Ripper. Yeah, that's what I am. But who is me? Well, me is he, and he is the charging fascist that can enlarge the masses. A man that can arch the axis so sharp he backflips. Even the hardest, fastest on stars he catches. He's a Spartan clashing with a dark assassin. Shark and acid that's part Jurassic. Deliver a beating that's harsh and rapid. Use the sharpest tacks in target practice. And the only time he'll show his heart compassions is when he gives your heart compressions to restart the madness. Time.
Time? That's round 2 on Satchel. Everybody make some fucking noise! BeastMode! Turn up. Round 2 on Grid when he's ready.
Volume up, please. Alright. How are you gonna talk about my sister when your face looks like it needs cosmetics? But you know what? I got a map at 9 and 11 that win a ring in cosmetics. You see, although this is my first battle, I still feel the need to dazzle. My words are like a linebacker. You can run them back your mouth and you're bound to catch a tackle. The hammer, go hurt his head. I suggest you take a navel, cause once we grab the metal, get hammered down like a navel. I'm on my high horse, he can't afford, so we strap the donkey to his saddle. Jealous and hater when he so he's so tatted. He's a snake, he hit around. Chris Kane, what the fuck you give me this? Wolverine, motherfucker. Old hat, motherfucker. Striped shirt, motherfucker. Battle. I'm something like a lion in the wild, and everybody knows. There's something like a deer in the wild. You probably got some goddamn ugly toes. Beretta with the bee make it rain on the deer, no weather shows. Y'all be calling him Rudolph how I put that red dot in his nose. I guess we got a lot of ratchets, cause there's a shitload of long K's. I said we got a lot of ratchets, cause there's a shitload of long K's. Make him go up and away like he was put on a long J. Or I run up in his face, spinning in space, the chopper hit his dinner plate, unload and reload. That shit turned his body around like he was going the wrong way. I'm rude. I feel the remains of the Parkinson, I'm rude. 106 I get Parkinson. When these bullets reverse in Parkinson, leave my arms and his body shaking like we both contracted Parkinson's. Time.
Time? That's round 2 on Grid. Everybody make some fucking noise! BeastMode! Round 3 on Satchel when he's ready. Let's go.
Funny, you think you can talk with hostility and walk in my proximity? Watch me drop willingly cock guillotines that instead of severing your spinal cord from your final form, they chop symmetry. And I know I must do it a lot differently, but I hope you get the big picture because his limbs scattered plots imagery. See, I'm already past severing his thighs and knees and blender liquefy his feet. I've straight dismembered him entirely. And if you think it's just your bottom half that you can get your top back when you talk back, you'll get lectured when you try and speak by this professor with a high degree, off the measure on the science dean, and still director of psychiatry. Yeah, took his ass back to school and stomped him out. Like I was a centaur with a giant's feet. He's cold stuff, gets soul sucked by a dementor with a lion's teeth. Yeah, I meant the type of school with his feathers on a flying beast and he finds this pleasure in a lion sneak. This is past rebuttal. He's a rat and muggle, like a true member of society. I bet his blood's pumping, but your diastolic pressure it is kind of weak. You're asking why me? Must be the Bermuda Triangle twist. You'll be feeding a school of mind-lit fish. You never will survive the seas. Face it, you have no motive work and your boat's overturned by a slight zephyr in the sky we breathe. You know, weather with a tiny breeze. He has a better plan to step on land, but here's the protector of the dynasty. You're now entering Poseidon's beach. Feel his temper when his trident's free. Search the sands, you worthless man. You'll never see the treasure of a pirate's dream.
Time? That's round 3 on Satchel. Everybody make some fucking noise, man. BeastMode! Round 3 on Grid when he's ready. Let's go.
Go. You're talking about pirates and we don't feel that. You don't understand that you're white in here. And so I'll act like LeBron, where to Pepe the Kid, because it won't be the first time I clap the white in the air. Now, although this is my last round, 1 round left, I gotta end this off right. Punch after punch after punch. You would think this was fighting that, you see? I'm a different nigga, and with the pen, I'm just mean. I love my Mac so much that I wrote a Napo scheme. You see? If I phone, she answers. If I message, she replies. She knows I tune up, because when I podcast these bars online, she told me you so far even measure up to mine. No wonder he could never find her. She was too busy giving my laptop FaceTime. It's funny because when I succeed, she succeed. It's funny when I buckle them, she unbuckling. They both drop to their knees. Act up when I chat my band in your garage, knocking your apple at your mouth. At the top of my lap is a Mac. And these dudes will wonder why the pro would air them out. But yo, I got 2 Berettas. I call it Botox because it rearranged your alignment in different ways, getting rid of mistakes. Your dad pull-up game is weak. That's why you're here today. And they name these guns the erasers because we taking these mistakes away. Now, my bars are out of this world. I'm on some spaceship. Schemes start coming to my head while I'm on my day shift. I call them Botox because it rearranged. Damn, my presents are like some Christmas Day gifts. But fuck Botox. It's mapped, I'll lift your face up. Nigga, that's a facelift.
Time, that's round 3 on Grid. Everybody make some fucking noise! That's the battle. Be back with the judge's decision 1 second. We're back. Just had a crazy battle between Satchel and Grid. Everybody make some fucking noise! Judge's decision.
It's your boy Friday, aka Executive Rick. Yo, AWOLRecordsinc.com. I'm gonna give it 2-1 to Satchel right here. Okay? This is a really hard battle to judge. These guys both had complete different styles, a different approach with their bars. He had the more gutter ghetto bars. This guy came with the more dub poetry, different type of style of bars, you know what I mean, more intellectual bars. After presentation, because that's the only place I can really go with it, you had your stuff tighter, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate your freestyles. I know that you were freestyling on some stuff and you didn't slip, so that shit is dope, you know what I'm saying? By no way did the 2 ones that you got were like body bags over your 2, you know what I'm saying? It was, you edged them each time, all right? 2-1.
And my next judge.
Grimes, yo, I feel the same way. I feel like he edged you in every round, only because he didn't feel like you were comfortable. You know what I mean? You weren't like, it was like Joe Buttons, let's say. You know what I mean? The bars were there, but it's like you were, you know what I mean? Like you were reading it, you know what I mean? But I get edged.
And my final judge.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Desi, Stars Network in the building. This battle's a complete style clash. It's really hard to judge because it boils down to what you like. And in one perspective, I like them hood gun bars, but I also like that whatever Friday called it, that dub poetry type shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it to you 2-1. Only because your bars were tight. But every single time that I thought you were gonna slip up, you did it. You kept it going, and the way you kept it going was tight. It wasn't just some filler. What you did was dope, and you had that name flip in your first round, which was crazy. You had like a 6-bar scheme of name flips, which was crazy, and I can appreciate that. You got to work on your delivery though. Next time you come back, as long as you work on your delivery, I think you'd be a monster. But yeah, I give it 2-1 to you.
Okay, that's the battle. 2-1 for Satchel. Everybody make some fucking noise! BeastMode!